again on my way to WW. I'm not gonna have time to sit and make a weigh-in video, so we're cruising along. I have 16 minutes to get into my meeting, and it's gonna take me all of that to get there, almost, unless I get a lot of green lights. I didn't have a bad week. Not a perfect week, but not a bad week. I didn't use all my weeklies. I earned weeklies. With my insurance, I have to, they're paying for my WW, I have to track minutes. So I synced up my Google Fit, so when I do an intentional workout, it'll get my minutes. So there's that. But it also kind of shows, when I sync it, it shows my steps too. So WW is giving me my appropriate points for the steps, I guess. But it's tracking my minutes too. So it's tracking both of them, but as far as the tally goes, it's showing the minutes. So I don't want to show the minutes for my normal activity. So I just sync it when I do an intentional walking. Something's vibrating up there. Okay, so yesterday I had an appointment to take my car for the 30,000 mile service. So I had to leave it there all day. It was raining here in California. Yes, in California we are getting rain, which helps the drought stay away. Of course, it's not all the way away, but our extreme drought is gone. So we have to, there's that. But so it was raining, and I didn't use the Uber app to get home. I decided I put a raincoat on and my umbrella, and I walked over 2 miles home in the rain to get my intentional walk in yesterday. The path I took, there are a lot of trees, not palm trees. You don't want to be walking under palm trees when it's windy and rainy, because those things fly off. You don't want to get hit in the head with one of those. So I don't advise it. You know, just kind of, it wasn't raining super hard on my walk. Luckily, generally when I do something like that, I'll get the downpour. So it was just steady light rain, and under the trees is not as bad, but it's just the cars walking by, but I could kind of deflect their splashing with my umbrella, and I had my raincoat on. It has a hood, so I was safe. But then the car was going to be in there for over 4 hours, and so I didn't want to it took me 57 minutes. It was over 2 hours, but you got to keep in mind, I have stoplights and stuff, so it got me for 53 minutes for my actual time walking. Google Fit's pretty good about keeping track of your workout when you tap workout. I really like it. So I got that in, but for the way home, I got in like a mile, because the bus stops, again, I didn't call Uber. I just didn't want to pay. I'm a big tipper with Uber. I didn't want to drag a wet umbrella into somebody else's car. That was my main focus. It wasn't even the walking. I just didn't want to be all wet getting in somebody else's car. The bus, everybody's that is just, I wasn't soaking wet, because I wasn't really even wet, because I was using my umbrella. And then my umbrella I can toss one way so that it doesn't drip. So I got another mile in that I didn't track, but I got another mile in yesterday to go pick up my car, because both bus stops I still had to walk a distance to get to those, but it cut 15-20 minutes off the time to go get the vehicle. I stopped and got extra quarters. My credit union was on the way after I got off the bus to get to the car. Then Monday was President's Day, and I was scheduled to work, and it was raining, and a lot of times when it was raining, my job will close, but they decided not to close. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, because I'm an hour away, so they hadn't announced anything by the time I had to leave, so I went ahead and took off. But I didn't make my lunch, because I didn't want to have a lunch in a lunch bag sitting all day and then going back home. And if they did close, I wanted to go home and make my stuff fresh. But they didn't close. But I did take one of my individual 2-point fat-free ranch craft dressings in my pocket. And the salad bar was open. So I made a 3-point salad. Luckily, they didn't have potato salad or macaroni salad or chicken salad on the salad bar. I was kind of bummed because they didn't really have, they had a weird looking salad with strawberries in it, but it had like chunks of blue cheese in it, and I don't like blue cheese. So I just made a garden salad. They did have chicken breast, and they had whole olives, so I could count my 1 point of olives. So basically I had all 0 points, 2 points for dressing, and 1 point of black olives. I love black olives on my salad. They had peanuts instead of like sunflower seeds, so that could be, if it was the honey cashews, honey pecans, I would have grabbed them, but I wasn't tempted. Peanuts, not so much on my salad. Nah, not a peanut eater. I like cashews, pecans, walnuts. That I would have. But I would have just measured out a scoop, so it would have been easy to measure it. So all in all, everything was good. Came home and made my tacos. So not bad. I tried that powdered popcorn salt. It didn't stick to my popcorn. I air popped the popcorn. It didn't stick to my popcorn, so I think you have to use some kind of oil to make that work. And I did not. I don't want to guess the stoplight. I don't know its behavior. Because some guy wants to cross the street. But anyway, so I think when I pop my popcorn, I'll just go with my 1 teaspoon of butter and just measure my salt for my popcorn. I'm still gonna have bagged Skinny Pop. I did have some of the bagged Skinny Pop because I didn't feel like pulling out the air popper. It's pretty easy, the air popper. It's the dash one, but a lot of kernels were flying out at me. I felt like I was being torpedoed by popcorn kernels. But I got plenty of popcorn in the bowl, and so I just I didn't go back and melt butter. All that stuff just fell to the bottom of the bowl. So basically just ate it plain. I didn't even go try to shake any salt on it. I just ate plain air pop popcorn that night. And it wasn't bad, but I prefer a little bit of butter. I don't like a lot of butter on my popcorn. It'll give me a stomach ache. So 1 teaspoon just drizzled for 2 points is fine. That makes my popcorn, that makes a big 2-point bowl of popcorn rather than a teeny tiny small bag of 3-point popcorn. So I can't complain. It was satiating and it was good. Not a big butter eater. I use real butter, but it was just enough to get a little bit of the salt to stick, and I enjoyed it. Oh gosh, I got 8 minutes to get to my meeting, and I'm on the road there. So I think I'm coming to stop so I can turn the camera off. Let's see. So it was, all in all, it was a good week. I got 10 miles left on my Conquer challenge to complete. I accidentally I was trying to track 0.58 miles in my Conqueror challenge, but I hit 58 miles, so it completed. I have 10 miles left. Exactly, because I actually went over a mile yesterday, so I would have added the other one in. So I had 10.71 or something miles left to complete. So I wanted to get it down to the even 10. So I have just under 10 miles to complete on it, but it wouldn't let me edit it. But I'm going to be honest about it, and I'm going to manually write down till I get to 10 more miles. So my medal's ordered anyway, so by the time I do my 10 miles, maybe my medal will be here. And then I'm going to start another one because we're in Lent. So after I complete those 10 miles, I'm not going to cheat myself. Anything I earn, I want to earn it. I'm not a cheater. So I'll be honest about that. And then after that, it's still Lent. I bought the Jesus Trail, which is 39 miles, which is his trip. I think it'll be kind of nice to do that one. I have other challenges already paid for, but I went ahead and signed up for this one to just try to finish the 30 miles during Lent. Lent's over. Easter Sunday's March 31st, so I have till March 31st. So it'll be 49 miles I gotta do. So I won't start that one till I finish my 10 miles. And hopefully that'll motivate me to do even more walking during Lent. Find other ways to get my walking in. I feel good about it. That Disneyland choice for walking is a good idea, and I had fun. I had fun stopping and going on a couple rides. But anyway, I'm almost to my meeting. I'll see you on the next chapter. Hi, welcome back. Just got out of my meeting. So I did receive a couple things. They gave me my 5-pound charm. So we do have physical charms. It's blue. It doesn't say anything on it, but the first one comes with the key ring. But I also got my 10-pound charm. So I made my 10 pounds on my way in today since January 10th. But, okay, so I lost 1.6 this week. I'm still 1 pound exactly from my starting weight on that day we started personal points. So I didn't want to be celebrated at the meeting. I wanted to wait till I passed that part, because I don't want to have, because I've already gotten a 5 and 10 pound charm. So for the next charm, that one I'll celebrate in the meeting, because then I'll be continuing my weight loss since that personal point weigh-in from my beginning. I began the last time I was on Weight Watchers, and I was losing weight, and then we started personal points. That was my starting weight, because I had already lost all the weight that I've just lost, plus 1 more pound. It was like about 19 pounds. So I'm losing weight gain from the day that there's a man walking behind my camera. Okay. Since that day, we started personal points, because I had started over and started going to meetings. So they gave me a start over. And so if I lose 1.1 pound next week, I'll be back on track on my weight loss. So I'm excited. The topic today was about hacking your environment. Basically, things you could do around your home to contribute to your weight loss journey success and mine. One thing I did was I did pull out that air popcorn maker, so I am going to start using that more. I've used it twice so far. Another thing I need to do is make that space for the stair stepper, so I can not have to walk in the rain. I can be in the comfort of my own home. I do have to adjust my treadmill. Things with food, I think I'm pretty good with my food situation. Getting the air, I do have to pull out my rice cooker again so I can make some rice meals and steam my vegetables that way instead of doing them in just a regular pot. I mean, I do have things. So I do have some decluttering to do still, and I best get home and get on it. But how did your week go? Let us know. And any tips on hacking our environment, put down in the comments. Thank you for watching. Give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to continue seeing my WW journey. And I will start making some jewelry videos again. And I can't buy any more jewelry right now because I need to do the decluttering. I have way too much jewelry. I have to start cleaning it and start doing crafts with it. I have a lot of things I want to do with it, but that's down the road. Right now I'm concentrating on my weight loss journey. See you next time.